put on my powerful 3x3. I actually did put No Country for Old Men.
Oh, wow.
But what's interesting was off camera.
This is mine. Go back.
Yeah. Yes, this one. Off camera, Drew was like, "All right, yeah, I wouldn't put No Country for Old Men."
Honestly, I was so close to putting some of these on mine.
I know you were going to put Ip Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was like, maybe someone else is going to put Ip Man, but that was so close to coming on mine.
This is a powerful list, I think, gentlemen. I think you'll agree.
You know what? The only one that I probably have like a little bit of qualms with is Tokyo Drift.
No! Absolutely not. This is a masterpiece of cinema.
If we're talking about overrated films, Tokyo Drift.
It is not overrated. Listen, the main actor, you know, his
entire Fast and Furious franchise is overrated.
His accent
there, I said it.
He's an impeccable character actor, the main actor in Tokyo Drift. You know,
I don't know if you're being serious or not.
He enveloped nothing is mimicked living in Japan quite like Tokyo Drift.
You're right.
When I went to school
I love all one Japanese actors in this movie.
When I was in school in Japan with my black friend from America,
we dreamed of going to Japan one day, and we were like, "What is the closest we can get to it?"
I think every single point of Tokyo Drift is a masterclass in filmmaking. Frankly, from the very start, in the American high school scene, it's very, very much like how it is to be in America.
Yeah.
Naturally, I race my cars and I cause a lot of damage and don't get arrested and get exiled, which I don't think is a punishment that you see.
No.
A lot of movies they would just arrest him.
Yeah.
And I think it was really genius that they gave exile.
Full speed drifting through a parking lot, which is just, if you've ever been to a parking lot in any country, it's just impossible.
I think
isn't
there's
it?
not enough movies that use exile as a good way of conveying the story. Name a movie with exile in it. I'll wait. There we go. It's a medieval.
Probably for good reason.
It's a medieval concept that hasn't been introduced in modern films.
Exile.
Exile. He was exiled from Arkansas or some. I don't know where the fuck he was from.
I don't know.
Some hick town.
Yeah.
And his accent is just amazing. I love this guy's accent so much. I love the accent.
I don't think I've ever felt physical pain while watching a movie before until I watched Tokyo Drift.
I'm gonna be honest. I have not seen a single Fast and Furious film.
I've only seen Tokyo Drift, because I didn't want to be annoyed because we'd already found the best Fast and Furious film. So why watch another?
God, I must say you are not missing out on anything.
No, Tokyo Drift. Have you watched Tokyo Drift?
I literally just said 5 seconds ago. I've not seen it.
He's never seen it.
Literally 5 seconds ago.
I don't count it as a Fast and Furious film.
No, I don't count this as a Fast and Furious.
It's a cinema experience.
No.
It's a totally different.
It's somehow worse.
No, it's if you add up all the IMDb scores of the Fast and Furious films, it's still not as high as Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, because it's zero.
That's how there's not much.
0 plus 0 is still 0.
Listen, Tokyo Drift is a great film that is close to my heart in many ways. Not only did it get me into Donkey Kong because of the DK.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. What's DK stand?
Monkey.
Tokyo Drift.
This was actually
This is the monkey origin story.
there was it's almost it's just there's nothing quite as groundbreaking as this film, quite frankly.
So what's your favorite scene?
I like the scene where he breaks his. He doesn't check to check the iPod before buying it. I believe this is what happens, and then he purchased the iPod, then gets annoyed that it was broken.
Yeah,
but he never once thought I should check this iPod before buying it.
Classic
and that's just a great. I thought that was a really intelligent scene because that's how they made conflict through a broken iPod.
What I want to know is how there's so many Fast and the Furious films.
This actually saved the Fast and Furious franchise. It was actually going. No, I don't know.
I think it dead ass might have because it's like.
This was the first.
When you hear of someone saying
do the other Fast and Furious films even have names?
How does it
No, it's like Fast and Furious 1, 2, 3, 4.
Memes aside, how does such a shit film become so iconic? That's what I want to know. It is terrible by every single metric of the English word, but I love this film to death.
Well, it's like The Room, right?
It's like the room of Fast and Furious.
Because it's just got the coolest name. I mean, Tokyo Drift, right? It's a fucking cool last name.
Also, legit, I know we spoke about this before, but it was kind of like a gateway for me to Japan. It got
was
me
it actually?
It kind of legit got me into Japan in many ways.
I'm sorry.
It was it's great because then I got to learn actual shit.
Right.
Also, it was the very first DVD I ever owned. It was Tokyo Drift.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And it's in a glass cabinet, as you can imagine.
I think the
vacuum sealed in Wales.
mint condition.
Yeah, mint condition. It's been graded, obviously. It's